Russia's most advanced tank in service was obliterated by Ukraine just days after it was deployed, according to reports.
Here's a summary of the article.
Russia faced yet another military setback this week following reports that one of the country's most advanced tanks in service, the T-90M, was destroyed just days after it was deployed to Ukraine. Saplienko reported that the scraps of Russia's destroyed tank will be displayed in an upcoming May 9 parade commemorating the end of World War II. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine confirmed the T-90's destruction in a Thursday statement, saying the battle vehicle nicknamed the Breakthrough had arrived in Ukraine just 1 week prior to its demise. The Defense Ministry said the tank was hit by Ukrainian forces with an American Javelin anti-tank missile system near Izym. In its statement, the Defense Ministry said the missile system turned a super-modern Russian tank into a pile of scrap metal. The T-90M tank, which is one of the newest additions to Russia's T-90 series, is the most technologically advanced battle vehicle within Russia's frontline arsenal, according to the Drive, and was first issued to Russian military divisions in the spring of 2020. Multi-channel sight in the tank allows it to fire at all times of the day. All these upgrades do not seem to have helped the T-90M, which is already seen as the first confirmed loss of a tank of this type in Ukraine, the Defense Ministry said in its statement.
This post received a score of 35,000, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
From the article, the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine confirmed the T-90's destruction in a Thursday statement, saying the battle vehicle nicknamed the Breakthrough had arrived in Ukraine just 1 week prior to its demise. Thus, the image of the Russian army, which many in the world feared, has degraded and fallen over the past 2 months to such an extent that few could have imagined it, the statement said. Breakthrough?
Maybe they called it that since munitions? Breakthrough? It so easily?
The front must have fell off. Link for the lazy and because it is always worth rewatching?
I genuinely couldn't tell whether it was a bit or not right up until the end. We towed it outside the environment is 100% something I could have heard at a press conference just a few years ago.
Russian military not what we expected it would be. This is a very good thing.
Put simply, you can't build a modern army when you're an autarkic and relatively poor country. Crucially, the actual thermal imaging sensors in the system are made overseas and Russia no longer has access to them. The targeting pods Russia used on the multi-relay version of the flanker is also a licensed Thales design with a foreign-built imaging sensor. Russia is a country without a developed high-tech sector, and they've alienated nearly every country that has one, so they can't compete with Western countries anymore.
It doesn't help that Putin is always distrustful of the army, favoring his FSB spies and his own National Guard. Putin always saw the army as potential threat to his power. In Putin's Russia, loyalty to him is the most important qualification for any job, actual skills don't matter much. And his entire government model is based on corruption. All the public budgets are mostly stolen, and Putin expects to receive a share of that stolen money, so in a way he encourages people to steal more so he gets a bigger cut.
And he would have been right, if he hadn't invaded Ukraine. Literally nobody was going to invade Russia otherwise, a paper tiger was all they needed. Good thing he fucked himself over.
Man light his own house on fire while trying to burn a wasp nest.
Let's just pray he doesn't hit, if I can't have a house then no one can mentality. Command and Conquer really undersold me on the efficacy of rocket infantry.
But has it sold you on going to space with Tim Curry?
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. SPACE.
Oof. Wait till he realizes access to space is monopolized by billionaires.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.